One of frustration, but very, very proud of the group. You know, in the first half, I just felt that we lacked that belief and didn't play with that intensity that we have done in the pre-season. We spoke about the principles that we've adopted and the intensity of our game, the pressing of the game and the pushing of the lines, and it changed. Second half we were outstanding to a man, and I couldn't be prouder of the players for that response. They've had to deal with a great deal over the last 4 or 5 months, you know, obviously culminating in, you know, yesterday's 10 points deduction, which was a real hammer blow, and then find ourselves 2-0 down the early part of the game. But we showed great resilience and great character, and I think that our supporters can be very, very proud of this group of very young players today. You know, I really, you know, I can't speak highly enough of them. I thank our supporters again today. They've endured a great deal, and we're truly behind the group. And I think that with that type of relationship, the supporters and the players, the way that they played today, we've got a real chance. It's going to be step by step. The first thing is that we install that belief into the young group of players, and the second step is that we avoid relegation. These are the two first main steps that we must take. But I'm hugely encouraged by the way they handled the game today.
I mean, is one of the problems, the way you changed it at half time, was it mindset more than anything, do you feel?
For me, that was all. That was all. You know, I don't know if we just lost our focus a little bit with all that had been going on around, you know, the club over the last couple of days. But our focus returned second half. You know, we've drilled it, you know, on a daily basis exactly how we're going to play. We know it inside out, and we just didn't quite play with that intensity. And once the intensity changed, you know, we were outstanding. You know, we dominated the second period with a lot of really, really good chances. And I'm so disappointed for the players and the supporters we didn't go on to win it, because when we got the second goal, I thought there was only going to be one winner. I really did. We had momentum at that time, with control of the game, and it was just disappointing that we lost this game, a game that we certainly didn't deserve to lose.
And how they respond to the manner of the defeat today, that'll be good for their character in a way, won't it? In terms of learning.
Of course, but you know, what encouraged me most about today was that we are young. We've got many players that haven't experienced, you know, playing regular first-team football within the club, and you know, we had the 2 early setbacks in the game, and you know, the excuse can be everything's against us. That can be the excuse, and we can continuously look to that as a method of excuse. But that's not what I want. I want us to create a siege, a real mentality in this football club that you know, whatever comes our way we'll deal with, and we showed that, and I was really proud of them in the second half for that. And you know, we lost today, but we can take great encouragement from today, and I think if we play that type of football all season, then we'll be a hell of an exciting team to come and watch.
None of us need reminded that you need reinforcements, you need more bodies in. There seems signs that the transfer embargo might be lifted early next week. Is that correct?
Well, I think that there may be scope to bring in a couple of players, but you know, when I say a couple, it may only be 2. You know, ideally, as I said at the start of the year, I wanted to bring in 7 or 8 bodies, but you know, 2 is far better than none. You know, we are bearing, you know, thin on the ground, shall I say. You know, today, you know, Jordan Willis, who showed tremendous character throughout. You know, he was cramping up in his left calf, but you know, continued to play. With to change him with a right back, so with 2 right backs playing in the centre of defence. But that's where we are. But we're not looking for excuses. We're looking to still win these games, and I honestly believe that if we can play with that spirit that we showed today, we should fear nobody in this league. And as I've said, I was hugely encouraged. You know, we decided this season to play with the 2 strikers. I thought both strikers caused all sorts of problems today, and we had a real grip of the game. You know, it wasn't just you know, hopeful football. We played with real composure, and we passed the ball brilliantly between the lines. And of course, Cyrus had a huge influence in the second half, and that's where we want to see Cyrus. You know, he was outstanding in the second half. So, you know, all in all, a really, really good performance, and considering what we've had to endure. But I don't want to use that as excuses. We have to keep as a club trying to move forward.